Hey guys, my name is Jake, and I'm here with Todd, who is the Director of Entrepreneurial Development at the Shasta EDC.
Nailed it.
It was the first time I've ever got that title
Yeah.
right. So today, Todd is going to tell us a little bit about the Shasta Venture Conference.
Reading Venture Conference.
Reading Venture Conference.
Yes, yes.
So
But
tell
it's
us
open
about
to
that.
just more than Reading, and I'll tell you about
Okay.
that. So Startup Reading is now its own nonprofit, although we are still kind of in the incubator of the EDC for the time being.
Okay.
And that evolution has happened over the last 5 years through a heavy investment with the Shasta EDC, getting our local startup ecosystem launched. And I actually have another
Nice.
topic that just reminded me, but we'll talk about the Venture Conference first.
All right.
So the Reading Venture Conference is coming up on Friday, May 3rd at Old City Hall downtown. I'm going to deliver the check to them tomorrow for the deposit. And that is an opportunity for a local startup in the North State. If you're in the Bay Area, there's a lot of capital down there. We're not totally being exclusive, but we're being pretty exclusive to the North State, north of the Bay Area. And so a local startup in the region is going to be able to walk away with a $10,000 cash prize, not an investment, but there will be an opportunity to also receive an investment from our local Shasta Angels group of entrepreneurs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if I was to have maybe a startup and I wanted to get this prize, what would I have to do that?
Yeah, so it could be either pre-revenue, so just kind of an idea, or it can be a company that already has some revenue, but you just need some extra capital, or you just want to kind of display yourself at this and that. So right now the process is officially open. You can go to startupreading.com, and there is a tab on the top that says Reading Venture Conference. If you click on that, it'll take you to a page with more information about the Venture Conference, kind of what the format is, which I'll tell you about here in a minute. And then it takes you to an application, a Google form. It's really simple. It's very short, where you fill out the information about your business, upload a short video, so like a 1 to 3 minute elevator pitch of your business. That's a long elevator ride, but 1 to 3 minutes of your pitch, what it is, and then you send that off to to Startup Reading, and we're actually going to vet all of the ideas prior to the event, either through private investors that you'll have an opportunity to pitch to, or most likely if we can fit them all in to the Shasta Angels between now and May. So there's a February meeting, a March meeting, and an April meeting where we'll be able to hear several pitches at those meetings, and then we'll be able to narrow it down to the top 5 companies who will have an opportunity to pitch at Reading Venture Conference. And it can really, it's a pretty broad scope right now of what that company can be. It can be a local donut company that wants to start a donut company in town, or it can be another, some type of a tech platform or tech company. It's pretty broad right now. It just has to be for profit. And really, one of the only things that stands out to me for an exclusion right now is something like a franchise or like a direct sales type of thing. It's got to be something new. It can't be something that's already in existence. But it can be like a bakery or something like that. Yeah.
So if you want to start a business, you're in that stage where you're a startup, or maybe you just have the idea, go to startupreading.com
Startupreading.com.
and fill out the form.
Fill out the form, and then if you have any questions, you can email hello@startupreading.com, and we can answer your questions, or you can email me at todd@shastaedc.org. I'm on the board for Startup Reading, and like I mentioned before, the EDC is very much involved in this effort and this ecosystem still, and the goal really is to make more success stories in Shasta County, more locally grown startups. I think the startup community alone in Shasta County over the past 5 years has probably created over 400 jobs.
Wow.
So it's been a big
That's
success. This also leads me into the other topic I want to talk about, which is one of our local startups in town just closed a Series C round of funding for $33.5 million.
Nice.
So they started at Pitch Breakfast, which we have coming up every month, the second Thursday of the month. Pitched at Pitch Breakfast at Black Bear Diner 6 years ago. Went on to pitch to the Shasta Angels, which gave them part of their first seed round, which was only a couple $100,000 total between all their investors. And then they just went on to do their Series C round for $33.5 million, which puts them at nearly $100 million company.
Awesome.
And they have over 150 employees now. So we're near 150 employees. So we want to make more successes like that in Reading because we know there's a lot of great ideas, there's a lot of great talent. I think people just need the push to get them to share their idea with the public. Pitch breakfast is a great place to practice, and then you can have an opportunity like you have on May 3rd, which is the Reading Venture Conference. So it's pretty exciting. With our local angels group, they've been investing for over 4 years. They've invested over 1.9 million here locally, and they've created a lot of jobs and a lot of cool companies out of that. They've funded, I should say, the founders to create them.
Nice.
The angels help.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Fill out the form on the website, and 6 years from now, we'll be talking about your Series
C. Or you might go public, get acquired by Google.
Yeah.
You never know. There's a lot of good ways to go. And a lot of people think that there's not enough access to capital in Shasta County for startups. And I'll tell you, that's definitely not the case. If you have a good enough idea and you can execute on that and go out and hustle, money will find you. The money will find you.
Nice.
Even up here in Shasta County, Bay Area and Sacramento are right down the street. Those guys know what's going on up here, and we all talk to each other, so we know what deals are coming by.
Awesome.
So don't let that be a hindrance to you. If you have a good idea, you can get funded right here in Reading.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else before we cut out?
That's it.
All right.
Reading Venture Conference in May. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming in, Todd.
Thanks, Jay.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Okay.